Yo, LaCroix tastes like shit.
Water that thought about being flavored.
This is bullshit. So we have nothing to drink here because my dumbass didn't think about bringing anything to drink.
And we don't have anything in the fridge.
And all there is a LaCroix that's cran raspberry.
There's a lonely can of LaCroix.
It's lies and bullshit flavored sparkling water.
The look you made.
Welcome to the BSB show.
Well,
my name is Basil.
I'm Trent. Episode 3.
Episode 3.
Brought to you by LaCroix.
We're a trilogy.
We're a trilogy. We're officially a trilogy. We're a good trilogy.
We're becoming a dynasty.
Almost.
We need one more to be a dynasty.
Almost. When do we become an empire? When do we become an empire, though?
Episode 5.
Oh yeah, that's right. What's a dynasty then?
I thought it's 4. It's 3 a dynasty.
I don't know what a dynasty is.
I thought dynasty is 4 wins.
I remember the TV show Dynasty. That might be a little too.
Duck Dynasty?
No, just Dynasty. That might be a little bit before your time, kiddo.
Back in my day.
I love Dynasty.
Back in my day, we used to wrestle on the pavement.
I want somebody to comment about Dynasty, the show, on this.
That'd be wonderful. So.
All right, so we're here, episode 3.
Oh.
Did you pause? The LaCroix got to you.
I hate this LaCroix. I'm going to have like 3 sips out of it all. I'll dry mouth, cotton mouth on this shit.
There goes our potential sponsorship.
Fuck LaCroix.
I was really hoping.
I wasn't.
Well, you know, hey, LaCroix aside, we are super excited here. We had some good feedback for the first 2 episodes.
I was very happy and pleased with how it's been going so far.
You guys like us.
I don't know why.
I mean, you're cute.
They can't see me.
Doesn't matter.
They can't see
They're
me.
imagining you.
They can't see my beautiful face.
Unlucky them. I'm looking right at you.
They can't see your non-dyed beard that you wish that you had.
I'm actually waiting to get closer to the AAW double shot to dye it.
Why?
Just so I can be fresh and
salt and pepper.
No, I might dye it tonight.
I like salt and pepper.
No. It's
why are you gonna dye it tonight? That's like a month away.
No, I'll buy some more. I'm really insecure about the gray in my beard, man.
I don't know why.
I don't know. I don't like it.
I don't like it.
I feel bad. We did a photo shoot with the gray in there, but we'll make it work. But yeah, on that note, we are coming at you live from the studio. Just the studio.
Just the studio.
This is the Hemi studio. My band Hemi. This is our studio here.
Hemi.
And Basil has done a photo shoot for us last week, prior to last episode.
Yeah,
that was pretty cool.
It was fun.
I'm
still working through a little bit of it.
Still waiting on them.
I still need to get the freelance photos done. I got like 15 of those done.
Well, Basil, that's not my problem. I'm looking forward to mine.
You'll get yours. I'm gonna do stuff that I don't have any shows this weekend. I have a very rare weekend off from shows.
This is a light weekend, actually.
So I'm really happy about that because
yeah,
I get to just spend some time doing stuff.
Maybe by Sunday, everybody will be caught up.
So. You will be caught up.
If you start early.
You will be caught up.
All right, well, that being said.
This is going to be a thick episode.
Thick. With 2 C's.
Yeah. Thick.
All right, well, we're coming off of an AAW show. Jawbreaker. Hashtag AAW Jawbreaker.
Jawbreaker.
I wonder who named the shows. I don't think it's Danny.
It's Danny.
I never really asked him.
Wrestling Rules.
That was Keith.
Was that?
That was Keith.
I thought that was Danny.
No, that was Keith. I was there. I was there when that happened.
Oh.
Well, I mean, I'm assuming because the way he brought it up that meeting, I think
insider.
Dr. Keith.
Somebody's
demanded we have Dr. Keith on the show. Did you see that?
We're gonna have Dr. Keith on the show, but I feel like we just needed a few episodes.
Baseline.
Just Trent and myself, and we need to get into the swing of all these things. And I think a good opportunity will be All In Weekend. Because we can record a few episodes out of that, I think.
It's a good idea. Let's go. We'll get Keith. We'll get some of the crew.
Get some crew. Maybe some wrestlers.
Yeah, I want to get some wrestlers.
I want to get Sami on the podcast.
Yeah, I want him to talk about everything. And, tell us about...
I did that to Jess the other day.
What did she say?
So I did the voice, and then I was like...
She's like,
I said something, and I said everything. And then I walked inside the building and I ran back out like 10 seconds later and I go, everything. She's busting out laughing. So she appreciates it.
That's awesome. It's good to see Jess and the crew at Jawbreaker. That
was a hectic show.
The whole show was hectic, man.
I mean, with the bus or the van.
Well, the van thought to be late, but then not late.
It was kind of, but it was a packed situation where I ended up having to drive wrestlers back.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
It was too crowded in it.
So we had a bunch of rookies on hand who were there for setup, and they were ready to go. Like I think the idea was
just in case.
Well, like they were ready to go. Like if we needed them for dark matches.
Yeah.
I think Sage Cainan was there. I'll see. He's kind of coming up right now.
I thought he was on the show.
He was on the show. Sage was on the show.
It was Ace Austin and Clayton Jackson.
Yes, sorry.
And Pat Monix.
Right. Yeah, Pat was there too. That's right.
Pat was there too.
Yeah, he made the drive down, huh?
Yeah.
That was pretty cool. Sage and Dante were on the show. They've been on LaSalle shows. You were cringing drinking this LaCroix right now.
This is god awful. Anybody who says they like LaCroix
is full of shit.
You're a lie to yourself.
I think they're convincing themselves that they like it.
I've literally had 3 sips, and it's been god awful.
It's banana.
And I'm not a soda drinker. Like, I literally drink black coffee in the morning and water throughout the day.
Just black?
Yeah.
How come no flavor?
Because coffee is the flavor.
Oof.
You kids, coffee is the flavor.
My work makes Javalia coffee. Have you ever had Javalia?
Yeah.
So we make Javalia, and I hate it. It's like the shittiest shit I've ever shit.
This is you're trashing your company.
No, I've said it in a meeting, and everybody looked at me like I was an asshole because they were going around the room, and they're like, "What's your favorite and least favorite Kraft Heinz product?" And everybody's like, the amount of people that said ketchup, I was like, "What are you fucking you?"
Their least favorite?
Dude, I was like, "You admit hating ketchup? You work for Heinz." I would never even bother going down that road.
I hate ketchup on my hot dogs.
How about anything else?
Depends.
Ketchup is a good condiment.
Like what? Besides, fries doesn't count. Everybody likes it on fries.
Ketchup, eggs?
No. Sriracha goes on eggs.
I like sriracha on eggs. Ketchup. Well, ketchup on any kind of potato.
You know what's good? Ketchup and grilled cheese.
Yes, ketchup and grilled cheese is
I'll do
good.
ketchup and grilled cheese.
Heinz ketchup?
Heinz.
Good.
I'll do I like to do the organic one, actually. Because it tastes, there is a difference in the taste.
As someone who works for Heinz, I can tell you, it is organic.
It's not even, I don't even care that it's organic. It legitimately tastes better
it's
because
certified.
there's no corn syrup in it.
It is. It's
Anytime I can get something that normally has corn syrup without corn syrup, I will get it because there is a legit flavor difference. And it tastes so much better when you use legit sugar.
100%. I agree.
But I can't even have any right now anyways.
We're talking about ketchup.
I legit have not had ketchup in months.
Really?
Yeah.
Feel good about yourself?
No.
Ooh.
Just knock everything over. With the
We're getting wild.
With the luck we've had tonight, we don't want to touch anything right now.
So real quick, let's give a 30-second sidebar. We're at the Hemi
I
studio.
almost died.
So there's a lofted area where a bunch of equipment's at, and there's sound-activated lights on the loft. Basil got here a little early. Hemi was finishing up our practice, running through a song that's very bass-heavy, so it rattled the room. So he's sitting. I'm like, take a seat here. Just give us 5 minutes. Run the song. Middle of the song.
It was 2 minutes in.
2 minutes in, yeah. I just see a bunch of glass shattered across the floor. I look over. Basil's like, "Oh fuck!"
Yeah, this what? Would you say like 1.5 feet? 2 feet is this box?
It's like a 2-foot box.
Metal box.
Metal box with like sound activated bulbs. 2 bulbs shatter. The box itself hits Basil's knee. He's cringing in pain. And within 5 minutes of getting here, he's already injured. We're not insured.
Dead.
This room is not insured.
Trent wants to commit insurance fraud. I'm just putting it out there.
I need a new amp. But yeah, so that was fun.
And then, as you're unpacking the microphone,
I dropped the podcast mic.
Slam the podcast,
Let's relax on the slam.
It sounded like a slam.
It sounded like a slam, but I broke the
and
fall.
My jaw literally drops.
Because this is our only podcast, Mike, and we've only used it thrice.
Whatever
happened to our pilot episode?
It's a lost. I still have it. It's a lost episode.
We have a pilot episode.
Hey guys, if you subscribe for $29.99 a month on our Patreon,
a Patreon. Yeah, bro.
I couldn't even get that out all the way. But if it's for $49.99 a month,
you get one lost episode. That's sitting here.
You get one lost episode that we never.
That's outdated as hell too. This
was from April.
This was Take No Prisoners? What did we do with that report?
It was Take No Prisoners.
Which was a damn good show.
It was an amazing show.
Man, we should...
No, do you know what that was? We talked about the 3 different venues.
Oh, yeah. That's topical.
Yeah.
We could release that as a hidden gem.
It can be a
How about
hidden
a dark
gem.
week? Maybe next week, because you're traveling. We're going to talk about your travels.
Maybe
we can release it as a Flashback Friday.
Flashback Friday. Jesus.
All right, sorry. Let's get into Jawbreaker.
We're 10 minutes into bullshit right now.
That's an intro.
The wheels are falling off.
Are we going to start editing like music and like like sound effects in here?
You're the one who does music.
I know. I have a lot of music around me.
Okay.
But now
sorry for the 10 minutes and 40 seconds of bullshit.
But what about like sound effects? Like
no.
And then now we go on the show. Welcome back, everybody. You know, something like that.
Maybe sound bites, not sound effects.
Sound bites.
God, aren't you in the music industry?
That's true. I am
barely.
15 years. I'm actually gonna make a very nice post about that tomorrow, using one of your photos. Maybe I'll do it tomorrow.
Shit.
All right.
Man, I thought you want to get good press.
Nah, it's I think it's time.
All right.
Well, let's go. Let's kick this off. We knew this would happen.
This is the extra thick episode.
Thick.
This is not a 60-minute episode. This is for your car ride to and from work today.
Or to and from LaSalle. This episode will last you.
It's not going to last 4 hours.
It'll last one trip to LaSalle. One way to LaSalle.
Okay. So, Jawbreaker last Saturday, August 4th in LaSalle.
It was our comeback to LaSalle after a 3-month break.
Because the Dreamwave tradition was taking the summer off.
Yeah.
So we kind of followed that.
They missed us, man.
Do you know what? They came out. It was a good crowd.
Show, a full house.
Yeah.
Full house.
The walk-up was really good.
Walk-up was really good. That was like, wow, people really turned. I mean, the card was solid, and then we had not been there in a while. So they were happy to see us. So
we had that. The crowd, just amazing, but also at the same time, crowd was a little rambunctious.
We had an angry crowd at times. I think it could have. I mean, the venue serves booze, so the booze had to play into it because that crowd. There were 3 fights in the audience, which I got called into because I run the floor, so I have to get there. You're busy with your stuff. You're busy taking care of promos, but I am running around. I'm getting paged on the fact that there's a fight here. Okay, I need you to come over. There's a fight.
Yeah, you were telling me about a fight, and I was just like, what are you talking about? You're like, dude, somebody's killing somebody in the crowd. And I'm just
there was some guy who got up, and he was about to fight the guys behind him because they were smarking every moment of the show, and he was ready to, like, get up there and kill him. And then there was another guy who was angry about something, and he was yelling at another guy, and they were going to go at it.
Dude, I think it was the heat.
I don't know, but then there was another guy who tried to steal, who took a seat from the back row and just walked up to the front row and plopped it down. And then the crowd got turned on him. It was like, what the fuck you think you're doing? And they, like, kicked him out. And
good.
This guy comes up to me, he's like, that guy tried sneaking in the front row. And I look, I'm like, who? And the guy over my shoulder. And I look, and the guy's, like, sitting there like a henchman, like,
he's scared.
He's scared. He's, like, looking around like,
he's scared.
I didn't do anything.
He's scared.
And I'm like, that son of a bitch. But the crowd controlled that one on their own.
There you go.
3 fights. And
thanks, LaSalle.
Then there was a mom who really freaked out on us.
We don't even need it.
Yeah, I know. But there was a mom who... Her son was really happy to see Rich Swann, who was just happened to be there.
Her son is cool.
He was so happy that Rich was there.
I will say this. It is all on the mom and not the fan. That's what I'm going to call it. Not the son, the fan. He's the fan, and he enjoys every show. He participates. He has a good time. He's always smiling. I don't have anything against the kid.
No, the kid's great. I was talking to Rich Swann outside. She came up. He was really happy that Rich was there. He said, I didn't know you were going to be here. And he's like, I didn't either. You know, like, he's just chilling. And we're hanging out. We're talking music. And the kid's really excited. And then she's like, Mom, this is the guy who does all the dancing. And she's like, oh, you're Rich Swann. And then they're talking. And then she goes into her thing about what she's upset about with us.
Her seat.
And then she's telling Rich Swann, like, Rich can do anything. I'm like, Rich can't do anything about this.
Rich doesn't. Wrestlers do not control the production. Please. Yeah, wrestlers have no control over the production. You need to talk to somebody on production. Yeah, I know, mind-boggling.
Don't tell the wrestlers that you have a problem with your seat. But anyway, that was, the crowd fights were a little interesting.
Yes.
But they were hot, man. They were ready to go that night. People were excited.
Yeah, let's do a little bit of a rundown on AAW Jawbreaker.
Hashtag AAW.
Well,
I was really upset at everybody who just hashtag Jawbreaker. And I was like, you ruined our our chances of trending.
I mean, yeah, but I mean, AAW Jawbreaker is like such a long thing.
I noticed something though on Twitter. Let me see if you caught this. I noticed it on Slammiversary because some people were hashtagging it was Slam. There was XVI. That was like the official Slam XVI.
Slam 15.
Yes. Oh yeah. XX. Yeah.
No, there was the Roman numerals.
Sorry. Yeah.
Roman numerals.
It was 16. It was Slam 16.
Whatever it
was.
That's
what I thought I had it wrong.
And then there was Slam 16 with the actual numbers.
Right. And then there was full Slammiversary.
And then full Slammiversary.
But I noticed that Twitter recognized that there were 3 going on for the same show.
Yeah.
So it collapsed it all into one hashtag. You see this?
I think
this is a new thing though?
Yeah, I think Twitter is just realizing with algorithms if somebody's being tweeted a handle. So if somebody tweeted Jawbreaker but AAW.
Yeah.
And then AAW Jawbreaker and then the handle with AAW.
It's catching it more.
I think they'll catch it. I mean, it's kind of harder to tell with smaller companies like us.
You're right.
But that had the pay-per-view presence and all that.
Yeah,
the bigger companies. Because I'm sure that's happened for the Super Bowl or
right.
Playoffs or World Series or something like that, or any major sporting game.
But I think that's really cool that Twitter's doing that.
Yeah.
That it's got an algorithm to catch multiple.
I sometimes hate Twitter algorithms, but other times like that, I like
that's
it.
Because I noticed it said in the trending, at Slam 16, and then it said also Slammiversary 16, also, and then it basically collapsed them underneath one.
Yeah.
So I'm it's cool. So I'm hoping obviously as that algorithm gets smarter, it just catches stuff like that for smaller companies too.
Yep.
I don't know. That helped a little bit.
There you go.
There you go.
There you go.
All right, what are we up to?
So
16 minutes.
We haven't
even talked about a match.
No. So we're gonna talk about Jawbreaker finally, and first match. Well, let's really quick. Other rules I did strictly promo work.
You were not even ringside at all.
5 seconds.
Oh yeah, you were for a little bit.
Couple things I needed to get real quick, but overall it was nice to focus just on promos.
Yeah, you were in promo, and then we had Leonard. I forgot Leonard's last name, but Leonard's an old time photographer from going back to the 70s. No, but if you used to see some of his photos, they're fantastic.
Yeah.
Dude, he's got stuff from World Class, Memphis, every territory ever of everybody.
I still need to see some of the work.
It was mind-boggling, dude. He had stuff of Bruiser Brody, Backstage.
Did you see any of the stuff from this past show yet?
Not of Leonard's, though. Okay. He just added me on Facebook. I have to check his album. But then we had our buddy Ian Stork.
We had Ian. Ian is a good dude.
Ian's awesome. He's a
shout out to 3 Count Photo.
Yeah, shout out to 3 Count Photo on Twitter and Instagram.
Yes.
But Ian has been providing the photos from this show. I've been posting those.
Yeah, his stuff is...
AAW Pro on Instagram and Twitter.
His stuff is top quality.
I like Ian's stuff. Ian's very much like you in that he captures moments.
Yeah.
Rather than just trying to, get too much of a spot. He's good on getting the moment.
And I love when I can't, he fills in.
It's great.
And it's a solid transition with his work.
He's super humble. He's a nice guy too.
Yeah, he's a good kid. Him and I talk a lot, so
I like Ian. Ian, thank you.
We always talk about ideas and whatnot, and gear and how we shoot and whatnot.
The champ liked his stuff. Champ reposted one of Ian's photos.
Good.
You never got me the champ's photos that we took downstairs.
I gave it all to the champ. That's why he's been posting them.
I need one to post. He's gonna give me shit.
Okay. I have it on here. I'll just give it to you. I'll airdrop it to you.
I need at least one. We're referring to ACH.
Go ACH. Go ACH.
But yeah, the champion. But yeah, he was very demanding. He's like, I need my photos taken, edited, and posted immediately
within 30 seconds.
When right before his match, we were backstage in Gorilla. And he's like, I was standing there just kind of waiting for him to go, and he was getting warmed up. And he's like, see, if you had your camera right now, you could have taken a picture of this. And I'm like, I'm not the camera guy. I'm like, don't worry, I'll get you.
He loves it. He loves being top dog.
He loves being top dog.
So
that title could be. We had 2 shows coming up.
Man,
Jeopardy, baby.
In Jeopardy.
Man,
we should have a show called AAW Jeopardy.
AAW Jeopardy.
That'd be horrible. So we started off the night pretty hot with DJ Z versus Hakim Zane.
Right.
A little bit of impact.
Basically, it's an impact match.
It's an impact match. I mean, that's the type of talent that you even get, even at LaSalle. People like to call it the B show,
I think that's out, man.
The talent and the card that we're running through was anything but B.
Why are we calling it a B show? I mean, it is
because I have to be so far away from Chicago. That's about it.
These guys are all on TV. Every one of them pretty much is on TV right now.
Pretty much.
So no, it is an A. It's a 1.5 show. I don't know.
Yeah,
it's not a B show.
It's not a B show.
It's just not. It's not as big of a venue. That's all.
And that was it was like a 9
opener.
8-9 minute. That was solid. DJ Z got the win on that, continuing his hot streak. And we recorded a promo that you guys will see. And it'll be interesting how this goes. I don't want to spoil the match.
Spoil it.
I'm not going to spoil the match, but
I think
you guys will like it.
I think Hakim is going to be a regular. I'd like to.
He is a regular.
I mean, like, even more so. I'd like to get more with. I'd like to build him a little more. He's been on TV a lot lately with the Desi Hit Squad. So I want to do some with Hakim, aka
not Desi.
That's not Desi. I've been telling these guys in the Impact podcast I do. It's not Desi. It's Desi.
Desi.
Yeah, there you go. So you can say it, but you're also brown.
I'm also brown. Yeah, I have a hall pass to speak properly.
But like. I was trying to tell him. But no, he's Rohit Raju, for anybody who doesn't know. But he's a super cool guy, man. Super cool dude.
Yeah.
I love talking to him.
And then we go into a singles match. A little quickie. Scarlett Bordeaux defeated Allie Kat, who made her return to AAW.
After a while, right?
It was at least 6 months.
Was it really?
I think it was the beginning of the year we haven't had her.
Really?
Yeah, it's been a little bit. And
she looked good, man. She looked like she definitely something was different about her.
I think she's just been getting better. A lot more practice.
Ring time, and I think her hair was different though, for sure.
I didn't notice
something about her hair. I noticed hair. I'm a hair guy.
You're a hair guy.
Yeah.
I don't know. I wasn't out. Do you know what I was? Because I wasn't out there ringside.
That's true.
I wasn't able to pay attention to like actual like visual differences, but she looked in a lot better shape. She, from what I saw from the monitor, she's just getting a lot smoother in the ring.
Yeah, it's like confidence that comes with like ring time.
Yeah, it's you know what, she's just been getting more practice. She's been working around the Midwest a lot. I've seen and down south. So
good. I
think we're gonna expect more from Allie Kat and better stuff for the future.
I'm looking forward to that. It's always good to add to the women's division.
Yes,
we got a title now.
I love our women's division. It's just getting better and better.
I love the belt. The title belt is beautiful.
It's very pretty. I think it's a amazing belt, and I love it. It matches our world title.
I think the tags need a facelift, though, man.
The tag definitely needs a facelift.
There's some classic belts. They're very, but they're not today's style. They don't match the rest of our stuff.
No.
I think they're next, though.
Yeah. And then...
what sucks about upgrading tag belts, you have to buy 2 of them.
You have to buy both.
You can't just buy one belt. You got to buy 2 belts.
No, you can't... Well, I mean, unless you're Vega, you can be 1 belt.
Well, yeah. Well, 1 belt, baby.
1 belt. And then we went into something.
What's my name?
Something.
You are something else, Jake something.
Yeah. They had a pretty decent tag match. They've been on a roll. This is like the 3rd or 4th win for them now.
I think so, yeah. And they're demanding tag title shots.
They are, dude. I get yelled at when I'm recording these promos.
Like, I think he's really angry.
There's a lot of censorship. The amount of F-bombs Curt is dropping is been increasing with every promo.
I asked him, "You talk to your mother with that mouth?"
Man,
and he says, "Where do you think I learned it from?"
I get paid by the censors, so keep going, Curt. Keep going.
No, it's cool. They defeated Sage, Cainan, and Dante Leon after a black hole slam by something.
I gotta say something real quick. No pun intended.
I thought you were punning.
I think I would rather drink the condensation that's been falling on this
off the LaCroix,
than the actual LaCroix.
Gee, that's how you know it's bad.
Jesus.
Real quick about Sage and Dante. I'm calling it. This is future right here. These two can go.
Sage is I feel like Sage and Dante will be. They just need few more years. They remind me of a very young Irish airborne.
They were both trained by Black and Brave, right?
Yeah. And I really feel like once Sage gets more seasoned, No pun intended to the Cajun crab.
There's a lot of puns.
A lot of puns that are not meant to be there, but they're just so open.
Are you gonna call Curt a stallion of a man? He's
Stallion.
I guess whatever. What the hell? What are we doing here?
I don't know what you're doing.
All right, man.
And I feel like 7-8 years down the line. Like,
oh yeah, if he sticks with it,
yeah, for
absolutely.
sure.
He's 1 year out, I think, only.
He's a year and a half.
No, these two are great. Dante's got good energy. Sage is good. Yeah, they're gonna be fun to watch their career grow.
Yes.
After that, we had a JLMT qualifier.
What does that stand for, Trent?
The Jim Lynam Memorial Tournament 2018. I did my best Jimmy there. My ring announcer, Jimmy.
Oh, Jimmy. I thought you were trying to be Howard Finkel there for a minute.
Jimmy's influenced by Howard.
He is.
Yeah. Jimmy's a good announcer, man.
He's an amazing announcer.
I say. Jimmy
With
D.
15-minute time limit.
He looks good. Jimmy's he's always shampooed and his suit's dry cleaned. Looking good out there. Crist.
Jimmy, I love Jimmy.
Nicest guy in the world.
He's cool.
He said the best seat in the house for AAW since he started.
He does. Sometimes I'll take his seat. It's necessary every once in a while, but it's okay. It's usually when I'm just running off stage.
Yeah, there you go. So it doesn't matter. So we had in this one Ace Romero, Spider Nate Webb, Nick Brubaker, aka Just Brubaker.
Just Brubaker.
The most defined man, muscular wise.
He is in amazing shape.
I am talking to Nick about some workout tips recently. I have been talking to him. He's been giving me some stuff.
I'm trying to remember. Somebody has the last Dreamwave show where Mustafa Ali won the Dreamwave title, and they all took like a Dreamwave picture together. And Brubaker was like. He wasn't like, I'm not saying he was fat or anything. Like, he was just smaller.
Yeah.
And just to see the difference he's made in 2 years.
Dude, he's incredible.
He's always at the gym.
I asked him, I'm like, you're obviously the man when it comes to fitness, so can you give me some tips?
Yeah, stop eating shit and non-alcoholic beer.
Basically. I don't know, man. I think Brubaker just
drink more LaCroix.
I think he just eats air.
drink more LaCroix because you always puke after.
Jeez. No, but so then we had so it was Ace, Nate Webb, Brubaker, Connor Braxton, Bucky Collins, LaSalle's very own Mike Hartenbower, Cody Rice, and Joe Acer. That was Asa, but it's Acer. And before this started, MJF got on the mic. He demanded the microphone. He left the commentary booth, went to the back, demanded the second mic, and rushed out there and said, "I have something I have to say." And what did he have to say?
That he has $10,000 for anybody that can eliminate Ace Romero from the qualifying match. And, well, it didn't really work out well for Maxwell Jacob Freeman.
No, it didn't. Ace Romero won the match and earned a spot in the JLMT.
I'm surprised Ace didn't demand the $10K for himself. Can you imagine if he said whoever wins the match gets the $10,000?
No, that'd be interesting to see. But no, Ace is going on to the tournament. The tournament's looking hot fire. That's not a clue.
Hot fire, Myron Reed.
I would love if that's the song. Hot fire, Myron Reed.
It would be amazing.
He's got blonde hair, can't you see?
You lost me.
Blonde hair.
Blonde hair.
He's got blonde hair. All right, anyway.
Sometimes it's red.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe it'll be red for the double shot.
Maybe.
Anyway, so Ace is in there. That tournament's shaping up. It's going to be at the end of September, 29th and 30th.
28th and 29th.
God damn it. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay, whatever.
It was confirmed. 28 and 29.
28 and 29.
Yes.
The double shot. We have 2 double shot months in a row, man.
That's going to be brutal. And we have a LaSalle show again in September.
That's
September 8th.
September 8th. It's been moved to September 8th.
Yeah.
So, which as announced by head chief and honcho, captain of the ship, lord of the manor, the god himself,
Danny Daniels. Danny Daniels, sir.
Sir, he announced sir. Can we just call him sir?
Danny Daniels, sir.
I called him boss once. I think he felt awkward, and he was like,
I'm just gonna be like, Danny Daniels, sir.
Can we just call him? Let's start calling him like
Double D.
Double D. Sir, your lordship?
No.
Your highness?
No.
Can we... I called him boss, and he fell off. He's like, just Dan, bud. Just call me Dan. I'm like, all right. I'm like, thanks, boss.
Lies tequila.
Lies tequila.
Danny Daniels.
Look at this. I got these 2 young bucks, but I'm not talking about the ones who are all in.
How have you been, Lies? How have you been?
I'm doing all right. I've been keeping my eye on these 2 young guys, Sage Cainan and Dante Leon. I've heard he's working with a cane in his pants.
I can't have you stick around too long, Lies, because I don't want to gimmick infringe on Marty and Sarah.
There's no, I don't know what you're talking about. Gimmick infringe. Who's infringing what? Speaking of infringing, I got a hot blonde back in my hotel room about to infringe some gimmicks.
Okay, Lies, okay.
All right, I'll see you later.
Hey, get out of here.
Oh, jeez.
What, you trotting like a horse out there?
It's, yeah, I sure got the...
Get out of here!
All right, I'm getting out of here. All right.
Man, that just peaked.
Hey, what'd I miss? A little bathroom break.
Oh, man.
Who came in?
Yeah, just some nobody came through.
All right, well, what can you say? Hey, shut the door. All right, anyway. So,
we went into a little bit of an impromptu match.
well, it's supposed to be a 3-way with Stephen Wolf, the leader, Paco Gonzalez.
Paco, fucking Paco.
And Space Monkey. The Banana Man himself.
I love Space Monkey. I'm always happy every time I get to see him on a show.
He's for the kids. There's no kids in the audience anymore.
There was no kids in that audience.
There was no kids in LaSalle this time. We have ran the kids away. We replaced kids with bloodthirsty fans. Savages. But no, there was that we were invaded by the OVE, officially the OVE now.
Officially, OI4K is
we're retiring that.
It's done. It ran its course. It was great for its time, but OVE is just, it's easier to chant.
It's on TV.
It's easy to remember. They're on TV. Why not keep that merch going?
The 3 letters are really getting out there. So they came in and it turned it into a 6-man. If Danny was it before the
no, so they had the 6-man. It went through, and OVE won. I mean, for a 6-man, I think that was a pretty fast match, 9 minutes. But
it was nonstop though.
It was pretty brutal.
I mean, it was really cool for the youngins to get that ring time with them.
Yeah, I liked it. I mean, it's always good when all those guys can get in the ring, and especially with veterans like OVE.
It's how you grow, right? So that's
exactly.
That's awesome. But after the OVE win,
there was a pinky promise.
There was a pinky promise chant.
Well, Sami
pinky
made
swear.
It was pinky promise.
Wasn't pinky swear?
No, it was pinky promise.
Oh yeah, it was pinky promise.
Yeah, and so this was already announced. We have Sami demanding a match with him and his lady Jessica Havoc against Jimmy Jacobs and Brody King.
Brody. No, sorry.
No, it doesn't work.
But yeah, that was pretty
Team
cool.
Brody.
That's pretty cool, though,
It's Team Brody.
Team Brody.
I have to be Team Brody or else I die.
It's pretty cool. Jess and Sami.
Sammy. I'm always Team Sami.
Did you edit that?
No.
Is that a quote?
I'm always... No. If Brody's not listening to this, I'm Team Sami. If Brody's listening to this, I'm Team Brody.
Brody, if you're listening to this, hit retweet. If Sami, if you're listening to this, you please retweet. He has a lot more.
Get
followers.
100 retweets.
I would get 100 retweets, and yes, help us.
Help us, please. We need it.
But no, that's gonna be fun, man. That double shot. Which one are they on? Night 1 or 2?
That's Destination Chicago. There's no matches yet announced for Defining Moment.
Okay.
I don't know what we're gonna. It's very interesting to have a double shot. I can't remember us ever having a double shot without it being the Lynam tournament.
There was something else. No, there wasn't. Just the tournament.
Just the tournaments have only been our double shots, and we've never really needed to announce matches for night 2.
Didn't we do a double shot once where we had the Thursday night special and something else? Maybe I'm wrong.
No.
A lot of shows, man.
Yeah. There was no show after
I can't blame it on bumps.
Thursday night special, that was the Swagger one, right? That was Dijak and Keith. That was Dijak Keith Lee. There was no show the day after.
No, there was. Okay, so this is our first huge show,
legit double shot.
Both shows are like killers here. That's awesome. So, all right, cool. That should be fun. But yeah, that's gonna be a good match. But he made Danny came out, got on the mic, and agreed to the terms of that match. So we're gonna have that match. Danny came to the back, and I said, Danny, and I did the shoulder slap that Danny does, and I go, still got it, baby, still got it. Danny Daniels, baby, still got it out there.
He is electric out there.
I'm like, Dan, I'm like,
he's a polarizing figure.
Danny is a polarizing figure. He's like this father of AEW figure. You know, that's how I look at it.
He is. He very much is.
I asked Danny right there. I'm like, is this a sign of a comeback we got going on here? And he's like, shut the fuck up. But like,
I'm just like, Danny, we need to get profile pictures of you. He goes, no. I was like, okay.
I was a huge fan of Danny's when he was wrestling. Like
he was pretty cut back in the day.
Danny could work, man.
Before he sold cold cuts, he was a cold cut.
He's a cold cut. He's selling he's selling you all a roster full of cold cuts, and that's what all this is, a bunch of beef.
100% USDA prime beef.
That's what all these guys are. Our roster is just 100 grade A cold cuts, baby.
Cold cuts.
But
that's the next AAW show. It's called Cold Cuts.
AAW Cold Cuts. The December show. AAW presents Cold Cuts, and it's like all the muscular guys. It's like
we could have like a Game of Thrones like Frozen theme to the show.
Oh my god!
Where there's a bunch of little slashes with cuts and stuff like that. We don't have to refer to meat. We're not Sean Stasiak over here.
Meat. Oh my god! All right, this is getting horrible.
This is a horrible podcast.
But no, I was a thick. I'm really. I'm hoping for a Danny Daniels comeback. I want to see one more pile driver.
Oh god, no! I do not want to see Danny Daniels giving anybody a pile driver.
Danny gives a stiff pile driver.
Yeah, that guy will die.
I think he's got a lot of frustration, and he wants to just pile drive the shit out of somebody.
Dude, is there somebody that we don't like?
Just because he's like
that's a horrible thing to say.
What was it? Just because he's like twerpy and small, I'd love to see Danny destroy PACO. I just want to see him like
it's horrible.
Just destroy him. Just like absolutely stiff chop. Danny can throw some chops. Chop the shit out of him, fucking pile drive him straight to China. I'm talking like right through the fucking
cheese and rice. Cheese and rice.
But okay, all right, after that, so that we had the fourth successful defense.
No, we did not have no. Oh yeah, that was for Trevor Lee.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting at. What do
you yeah.
So Trevor Lee defended his title against Myron Reed. Nobody saw this retention coming.
Hot fire,
Myron Reed. He's got blonde hair, can't you see?
All right, we're gonna do that every time.
We're gonna add another line every week.
Every time. That's what we're gonna do. But on a serious note, Trevor Lee's father passed away this past week, very suddenly. It was not expected. Trevor Lee's father is a pioneer in North Carolina, wrestling with Omega. When he started Omega with Matt Hardy.
Yeah.
And it really affected Trevor because obviously that's one of Trevor's biggest influences in wrestling was his own father.
Yeah, that's tough, man.
Yeah, and our deepest condolences and thoughts and prayers are still going on with Trevor. So we got to talk a little bit because Trevor rode back with myself and Jeffrey Cobb.
You did?
Yeah, I drove two-thirds of wrestling that was present at LaSalle.
Yeah, he cut a promo beforehand, like talking about it, and he went out there and went for it, man.
I think it was good. He did. They made it wrestling rules, but there was not him trying to cheat. It was just him trying to pay homage to his father. Just have a solid wrestling match, no cheating, and Trevor and Myron both killed it out there.
Myron's awesome.
Yeah.
Man. That guy just has something very special. And Trevor
gets better. He just gets a little bit better every single time.
Yeah.
And
so yeah, Trevor retained. A lot of people were waiting for that Myron take, man. They thought this was it.
But
I thought it was
Trevor's get a Trevor.
Trevor
And when the ref wasn't looking, knocked him with that low blow.
Low blow.
But hey, if the ref doesn't see it, it's legal.
That's right. So hey, that was I thought we had no disqualifications anyway.
Yeah, but it was wrestling rules, like I said.
Oh, that's right.
It was contested under wrestling rules.
So Trevor retains.
Yes, I like how he puts wrestling rules, and then cheats. To when it would have been legal.
It would have been legal under AAW rules.
But he didn't want Myron to cheat.
That's where it comes in.
That's what the play is.
That's the play.
That's the gimmick.
That's the gimmick, brother.
Brother.
After that, we had the new big man in town here. Brodacious Brody.
Team Brody.
Brody King.
Against
a returning rascal.
Zachary Wentz. We had one half of the Rascals last time in Desmond Xavier, and now we have the other half with Zachary Wentz.
Between the two of them, that's a lot of abs.
There's like 86 pairs of abs.
There's 86 abs.
There's about 0.0085% body fat combined.
Between two people.
Combined.
Ridiculous.
They are cold cuts.
They are beef.
That is.
But Brody took out Zach pretty quick. 7 minutes, man. That was.
Oh, I forgot to tell you, LaCroix sucks.
Yeah, this is not brought to you by LaCroix. This podcast brought to you by not LaCroix.
Not LaCroix. Well, Brody, if anybody's seen Brody versus Darby Allin from Take No Prisoners, this was almost, not as reckless, but Brody is he's just a beast.
That's a huge man.
That's a behemoth of a man.
After his win, Jess Havoc attacked him.
Which I don't feel was smart. It was good long-term thinking.
She tried, and she got, I think, kicked in the face.
Yeah.
She took a stiff hit from him, man. I don't know if you saw, she really got hurt.
Yeah, but she did that right before her
match.
Her match.
Her rematch for the title.
Which I honestly believe that hindered her.
She was down, and then Kimber ran in.
And it was a quick...
That's a quick defense, man.
It was a quick title defense. It was Kimber's third title defense now.
Successful.
Yes. Well, if it's her third one, obviously it's successful.
I'm just emphasizing.
I know.
Just putting it out there.
She's had, because I guess you can have a title defense and ends in a DQ.
You gotta put her over, brother.
Brother. But she's not in wrestling, so there is no DQ. So you can't, in AAW, have a unless you're under wrestling rules, you really can't have an unsuccessful title defense.
I guess. What the hell are we talking about?
All right, let's move on. We're trying to make I don't even know, make sense of nothing, literally.
We should be trying to make sense of something. Anyway, after that, we had our guest MVP against Edward Kingston.
The last Ronin.
The return of that Ronin.
The return of the Ronin.
It was cool to see MVP. That's a cool dude.
Dude is big. When you see these WWE guys that come back into the indies, you see them on TV, and you see them against other WWE wrestlers, especially from that era.
Yeah.
That 2000s era. Still.
So is that the Ruthless Aggression era? Is that what they call it?
He came late Ruthless Aggression. He was there a lot during the...
What do they call the ones after that?
The Reality era.
Reality era?
I think that's what it is now, is the Reality era. Or we're in the Roman Reigns era. The Big Dog era.
I guess so. I don't know what the hell
we're in the Big Dog era. No idea. He was from that time where everybody was still pretty big. Yeah. And when you compare big to big, it looks normal.
Right.
So I see him and I'm just like, that's a big dude. Like when I saw Drew Galloway for the first time.
That's a big dude.
That's a big motherfucker.
No, but P is a big dude, man.
Yes.
He's like chill as shit.
He was really chill. He was really polite. Yeah. He didn't have an ego. He was talking with all the boys.
I had met him before, and he's a nice guy.
That's the type of talent that if you're going to be a guest at these LaSalle shows, that's what I like to see. I don't like to see somebody who needs to be to themselves, who doesn't think they're not at that level to be talking to the boys.
Yeah.
Like, he was chilling with LAX.
I mean, it's like, have a good time, right?
Yeah.
Right on.
He was trying to get info on Eddie with LAX.
Oh, really?
Yeah. We had to keep them separate.
Oh, really?
No.
But that match there, that's something I believe we whispered on our previous show.
I'm just saying. I'm not saying.
I'm just saying that.
But we're just saying.
That match was mentioned on the BSB show.
And that was not discussed in the meetings.
No. And all of a sudden it gets booked.
Danny Daniels, sir.
Sir, that's all we're going to say. Sir Boss
I
King.
think he turned it off already.
These guys suck. Just turn it off.
If Danny Daniels, if you're listening, please reply back on Twitter at the BSB show. Danny Daniels, sir.
But that was a 12-minute match. That was pretty good. It was exactly what you wanted it to be.
It was solid.
It was solid. It was two guys who you could tell watch. You know what I saw? It was two guys who are big All Japan fans.
Yes.
And you could see it right through that whole match. And you're like, these two guys study All Japan. There's definitely some Gary Albright influence going on right here. And they were going for it. That was awesome. It was a good match. It was exactly what I wanted it to be.
It was what it needed to be. And then we had a little bit of a preview. We had LAX up on the screen talking about their upcoming match. And they kind of made a little bit of a cat call for Scarlett as well.
Yeah, they were demanding.
Dude, they wanted. I mean, they were. If you want to talk about no egos, you want to talk about awesome to talk to, awesome to bounce ideas with.
Yeah.
Super chill, dude. Santana and Ortiz are just
good ass dudes, man.
Please come back. Please come back. Please come back. Like
I heard that. You were given a nice nod by their mentor Conan.
I'm just saying, I need to listen to.
I was going to ask you, did you listen to the podcast? I thought you were going to shout out on the
No,
pod.
I need to listen to. Did the new Keepin' 100 drop today?
I think it drops today.
It usually drops on Thursdays, and you know what? I was at work all day today, and I didn't think about it, but yeah, Conan hit me up, and that was just amazing that Conan hit me up. So
you were very happy about that.
Do you know what? It's someone who I used to be very entertained by.
It did drop today.
It did drop, so I'm gonna check it out.
You will be on the show if you did mention you.
If I did get mentioned, I mean, I don't think that's
Wait, Austin Aries is the guest on the show today, so
ooh,
you're amongst good company there.
It's all gold. It's all golden. It's the golden episode.
It's the golden era, brother.
The golden era, brother.
But that's cool. Yeah, so they were very impressed with how you directed it, and then the highlight of the show for me was we did the entrance.
We did, and we put the raw footage up.
I saw that. We produced, you and I together produced the LAX entrance. What was cool was originally it was set to be just a standard entrance with different music.
Yes.
And I was like, come on, we got to do the LAX music. We got to do it crowd style, like they do it from a separate entrance. And it was awesome because we pulled it out. So we timed it. I mean, I had the earpiece in. We were timing everything to the minute. We got them upstairs, hidden elevator, held them in a dark room. You had some raw footage. And then music hit, and we were like, go.
I love how when you and I, like, produce together, you will produce a broad idea, and then I find little things.
Yeah.
And it just works. Like,
I'll
shoot something. Like, we were trying to do coming straight out of the elevator, and the elevator kept opening.
Yeah.
So we were coming from the first floor up to the second floor, and the elevator literally opened up 3 times on us. I was like, fuck it. I'm just going to shoot them coming from I wanted to do a whole behind the scenes.
I know, yeah.
So we just got them coming out of the elevator.
Yeah, I saw that.
And it still worked out well.
What was cool was you could see them come through. And the clip online, the raw footage, doesn't do the pop justice.
No, because we had to kind of turn down the music.
Right. The pop was huge.
Well, I think once it gets spliced into the DVD, it will come out well. So check out the AAW Jawbreaker. It's actually...
It's on VOD?
No, not yet.
Not yet?
United We Stand just got put up on High Spots.
But what was cool was so they came through the entrance, the fan entrance for the room, and people who were standing there got scared. They were like, "What the hell?"
Yeah, they were not expecting it. We didn't tell anybody.
Everybody was looking at the entrance, and then they started seeing this commotion, and you just see the crowd just like get louder, like turn, loud, like whoa, whoa, ah!
Yeah, dude.
And then Santana ran around to the stage side. Ortiz went around the other way.
Yeah, I was like, crap, I want to follow them both. So Ivan followed Ortiz, and I followed Santana.
Nice, good on the fly thinking.
Yeah,
it was cool, man. It was that was fun.
It was real chill.
13.5-minute match. They did not win the match. They didn't win the titles.
They did not, but I honestly hope this is not a one-time thing, and I want them back so bad. I want them back so bad that I took promo pictures.
Did you? Yeah,
yes, you did. I took promo pictures of them.
Listen, they're cool dudes, man. I really loved hanging out with them. I'm a big fan. I'm an Impact fan, so that was fun for me.
Yes.
Yeah, they didn't have the belts, though. They didn't have the Impact tag belts.
You know what? Okay, no. I'm going to say this. I called them out about it.
And by the way, I saw the clip, and I didn't see what you're talking about, what you're about to call out.
Okay, I will show you this clip again.
I mean, I saw them do the run-in, but I didn't see where the belts were.
Okay, so let me talk about it real quick. So when LAX came in and attacked the OGs dropped the belts on the mat.
Yeah.
And LAX came in with the axes, chased them out of the ring, and they were not... LAX wasn't really chased out back. They just kind of... OGs kind of regrouped, and then they got up on the apron, and then they left, and the belts were just left in the ring. And I was so upset, because I needed those pictures of the belts.
I know.
So badly.
They were saying that they still have the tagging on them, though.
I don't care. Yeah. Do you know how cool it would have been to take pictures of that?
I know, like it's like a place and time storyline.
Yeah, and I'm just it hurts my soul. And I called him out. I was like, "Yo, kayfabe is still alive." Shout out to Brian. Kayfabe is still alive. And I was so pissed off at them.
I appreciate that the continuity was there. Though. They didn't have the belts because they don't have the belts on TV.
They don't have the belts
because Impact does let the champs take the belts.
Yes, they do.
Like their champs.
Like Cage has actually been defending the belt.
Yeah,
the X Division.
Like
title.
they've been taking it with them anywhere they go. Like Aries obviously was belt shot.
He had all the belts.
He was taking it everywhere.
Everywhere.
But yeah, that was they were cool ass dudes. I want them back. I hope they come back for sure. We had another title match right away after that. The main event. We had
the main event of the evening. That's all I got. It was ACH against the returning monster from wrestling, Jeffrey Cobb.
He looked good, man.
He looked great.
Cobb was ready to kill somebody that day. He looked
Cobb is just a beast.
He's a
suplex machine.
I've never seen Cobb smile though, ever. Have you seen Cobb
smile? What do you mean? What?
He always looks like he's...
Have you never spoke to the man?
Not really.
Okay. Because I see Cobb smile. But the thing is, I know Cobb very personally.
Cobb looks like he always has that look on his face that he just got done working out.
No. See, I know Cobb a lot, and I've talked to him, and I've always seen him laugh. So...
I've never seen him laugh.
Cobb and I are getting Nando's.
Nando sucks.
You suck.
Nando's so overrated, man.
It's not.
Perry is shitty, my friend.
So is LaCroix, but you made me.
You needed something.
Something!
This podcast not brought to you by LaCroix.
Not brought to you by LaCroix.
So ACH...
LaCroix's gonna sue us for damages. Because that's the thing to do now.
Yeah.
It's just suing.
Disparaging comments.
So
ACH has been doing a thing in his matches. I noticed he's very good. He's very good at building, and there's a spot where he gets his momentum back that he's done the last two matches I've seen, where he does like this series of like thrust kicks out of the corner to like push the. It's very video game like. I'm talking like this is very Street Fighter.
Yo, really quick, LaCroix is so shitty it just stained your table.
This is a piano bench, and look. All the condensation from everything I'm drinking is staining this.
No, but we don't want to talk about that. We just want to bash LaCroix.
Alright, LaCroix it is.
Fuck LaCroix. But, you made multiple rings. I have one solid ring.
Oh my god. But he's been doing this thing where he like does a series of like super, 6-hit combos.
Like it's like his 5 moves of doom.
Yeah, but like he does it out of a corner and he like thrust kicks the shit out of his opponents.
It was like... like that.
Well, no, he does like a high kick, low kick, high kick, and then one major kick, and then he just knocks the guy out.
It's all the Street Fighter training.
It is totally Street Fighter look, and it's badass.
It's hella badass.
It's one of my favorite things he does. But we have a 20 minutes nearly successful title defense, sixth successful title defense.
Yes, I mean, I feel like this last 3 months of his title reign has been so much more important than the first. I mean, how long has he been champion now? Almost all year, right?
I would say almost 8 months.
Yeah, these last 3 months have been more important than the first 5 or 6 that he had.
The feud with wrestling has brought him out.
He needed that villain, and he gets that with wrestling, and he talks about it at the end of his match. He goes, "I beat 2 of them, 2 more to go." Technically, he's beaten 3.
Who's third?
He beat Trevor Lee. But,
oh yeah,
but that was before the feud.
Yes, but I'll tell you what, he is a very character-driven guy. He's a comic book guy. He likes animation. He knows. He likes having those challenges. He's a video game guy. Like in his mind, I think he looks at each one of these wins as a challenge. As a boss, he has to keep defeating the boss.
Do you know what I want to see?
Yeah.
Has Eddie been announced yet for the classic?
For the classic?
Yeah.
Classic?
Or the tournament, not the classic, the tournament.
I don't think so.
I want Eddie in the tournament, and I want Eddie to win the tournament, and then it has to be Eddie and ACH at the Windy City Classic. I think that's the only way you can top off this feud.
Best friends?
And then Eddie wins.
Eddie wins the belt?
No, I don't know about Eddie winning the belt, but I think someone needs to win the belt because we've had 2 tournaments, and both times we've had the champion retain.
Hey man, it's not
third time's a charm.
Third time's a charm. We don't know.
This is not. We're not saying it's a guarantee that you're going to win. You just get a title match.
You know you're right, and I think that's.
Well, last year was kind of fucked.
Let's not talk about last year.
I know. what I'm saying is that was all fucked, but still, Phoenix retained.
It was fun though. God damn it! Like
it was.
That was bullshit. It was fun.
That was like my second and third show officially with the company.
You had some really good backstage photos of that one. You remember that?
Yes,
that was fun.
That was all really fun.
Is that the one Kody was on?
No, Kody was Defining Moment.
Yes, he was Defining
Moment. That was his only one and only show with AAW was
Yeah.
Defining Moment.
He had the ring back there too.
I'm just glad that we got Kody right before he signed that contract. He wrestled for us. I think he wrestled for one other company, and then he signed his contract.
Yeah, the Codester. But no, last year was jacked. But this year's a new year, man.
It's a new day. Yes, it is.
It is. Let's dance. So that was Jawbreaker. It was a good show, man. It was hectic. Fights in the crowd, sellout crowd, hot show. What else do we got coming up, bro?
So we got a few things to still talk about. I mean, August is jam-packed.
Why don't you tell them where you're going to be next week?
Next week, you guys can catch me on iPay-Per-View on Fight TV because I will be in New York for Joey Janela's Lost in New York, presented by Game Changer Wrestling.
You'll be ringside.
Be ringside for that one. I'm really excited.
Is this your iPay-Per-View debut?
No. Because Freelance does iPay-Per-View. Powerbomb TV is technically.
You were on ringside, yeah.
I mean, I think technically is Powerbomb, because I've been ringside for Powerbomb a few times.
All right.
Because Black Label, Freelance.
You know what my iPay-Per-View debut was? Dragon Gate in 2012. Hold on. Chuck Taylor was in the ring cutting a promo, and I yelled out, "I hate you, Chuck Taylor!" And he goes, "Fuck you, you son of a bitch!" Right on the camera, on the microphone, on iPay-Per-View. "Fuck you, son of a bitch!"
It's a pay-per-view.
That was my debut.
I
debuted for Dragon Gate back in the day.
So your voice debuted.
I debuted.
You debuted. Why would you hate Chuck Taylor?
Because fuck Chuck Taylor.
He's a dick in real life. He really is a dick in real life.
He really is a dick.
He really is a dick in real life.
Son of a bitch, Chuck Taylor. Asshole.
Oh, speaking of that, real quick.
What?
So, All In.
Oh, yeah.
So, they kind of, the Young Bucks announced that, like, they were supposed to be against Best Friends.
Mm-hmm.
And then the social media guy for All In was like, yo, what the fuck? He's like, yeah. And then Best Friends asked, yo, are we still booked? And Young Bucks were like, I think it was Nick or Matt, I don't remember. I think it was Nick. Said, yeah, you guys are booked. And then All In was like, yo, we don't have any graphics for you guys. And they implored from the fans to make a graphic, and
who got chosen?
Mine, really shitty pic collage. It wasn't even a normal wide, like 16:9. I just did a 2x2 square.
It was on purpose. Like,
it was
shitty.
on purpose. You have to make it shit. It's just, it fits the gimmick.
Yeah.
So I just took a little square. I took like 1/4 of it, and I put the picture of Chuck and Trent just like in jerseys with sunglasses on. Put it in the lower right hand corner. I took the picture where they announced Bandito.
Yeah.
And just kind of cropped him out, and it just had the All In logo. Put the Best Friends in there, and
how many retweets later?
It's at like 6,000. It was like 6,000 likes and 2,000 or 3,000 retweets.
I'm just bummed they didn't tag you in it.
Okay, this is not one of my photos.
I know, but like,
okay,
it was hilarious.
But it wasn't one of my photos. I'm sure they didn't really want me to get bombarded with an insane... I don't think they want my Twitter to break.
I mean, that would have been hilarious if you're just like at work and all of a sudden it's like, what the shit?
Yeah, dude. It was the most like retweets one of mine has ever gotten was I sent something to Zack Ryder like way back in the day.
Yeah. And
it was like when the whole Fandango thing was going on.
Yeah.
And there was the Zack Ryder meme where it was like... It was just Zack Ryder's face. I'm like, remember those little, like, pinwheel circle? Like, it was just the head. And I put, oh, radio, gonna job to Fandango.
And that got retweeted.
And he retweeted it. And he was like, yo, bro. And then I literally still got retweets from that. Like, this was like 6 or 7 years ago. Or something like that got sent out. I still got retweets from that, like, a few months ago. Like, somebody liked it. I go, how?
These are the people who search timelines to, like, find disparaging things.
I know.
And dig up. That's how they're finding
I
it.
use that tool just to see how much of a dumbass I was.
Yeah.
I was just a dumbass and not a rude racist or just anything that can be really used on me. Like, all my tweets are boring.
But they're fine. No, you had some good tweets lately.
I know, but I have to actually step up my Twitter game because people actually read it now. But back then, I never got a like on anything.
Yeah, and here you are now.
And that was just all like, that was when conversations were like actual replies to one another.
Yeah.
So most of my tweets are just me talking to like, it was like 5 or 6 friends.
Yeah.
The same people, and it was just us talking about like Cubs games, movies, wrestling. Nothing crazy. So I was like, okay, I don't care about deleting these tweets, so...
Yeah, whatever. I mean, why delete them?
Well, just in case. I'll just make a new Twitter.
Yeah, kill it. You can kill
I'll
it.
Kill the old Twitter.
Add another Z to your Twitter.
Add another Z to it.
But
that just changes the handle, not the whole Twitter.
That's true. Anyway, but you'll be out in New York next week.
Which I'm excited for, and then I'm going to go to NXT TakeOver Brooklyn as a fan. And then I fly home before SummerSlam.
Jeez.
I'm not watching Brock Roman again.
No.
I did that at Mania.
Save your time, your money, and your sanity.
Yeah, and plus I would have had to spend an extra day out there.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to miss any more work because I'm already taking so much time off at the end of the month.
Yeah. Yeah, so. I got a lot going on at the end of the month. But I'll be in New York in a couple months. I'm planning Bound for Glory.
Look at you.
Planning it out, man.
Look at you.
It's my 3rd Bound for Glory.
We're both marks for... I'll admit, I'm a WWE mark.
Still?
Yeah, why not? I'll admit it. Do you know what NXT? Yeah. NXT and 205 Live are really well done.
But the
and
main...
those are the shows that Triple H has his hands on.
You got a lot of faith in that, man.
Dude, he produces good wrestling content.
Well, we'll see what happens. Vince is still there.
I'm telling you, there's no show that still is top takeover New Orleans.
Really?
This year.
Well, let's see what happens.
We'll see.
But you'll be there. I'll be just prepping for our double shot with the senior management team.
What about the double shot, though?
What about it?
It's sold out.
Both shows out. Sold out.
So, best recommendation to do is keep looking on Twitter. Anytime anybody tweets the AAW Twitter account saying that they have extra tickets, we'll retweet.
Yeah, there was some guy today, 2 tickets.
He had 2 front row tickets, 2 front row stage tickets for the 31st.
And he couldn't make it, so seriously, if you want tickets, you gotta look on.
Just keep looking. There's just... You can try to make... I mean, we're not going to retweet anybody who's asking for tickets, honestly. We're probably going to just retweet people who have tickets.
Yeah. And then it'll happen. There's going to be more and more people trying to sell tickets here and there. I mean, either way, numbers-wise, the show is sold out. Both of them are gone.
Both are sold out. So, that's sold out. And
I think if you also, like, if you don't see anything on Twitter, I mean, not to encourage, I guess I'll encourage, if you really, really want to go, it never hurts to be at the venue and see if somebody, there has an extra.
You never know.
Because I've seen situations where, like, my friend couldn't make it and I have an extra ticket, give it back. Like, they'll be like, give it away to somebody. So, if you really want a ticket and you can't get it, scour the line.
Go for it.
I'm encouraged. I'm serious. Like, I want people...
Well, they still have a month.
Yeah, less than a month, man.
Well, less than a month. I mean, they got about 3 weeks now. Oh, it's 21 days.
Dude, it's 3 weeks.
3 weeks. They still got some time, so just keep on the lookout because you don't ever know. People's plans can change.
Absolutely.
So just keep a lookout for it.
Absolutely. There's a lot of chances still. It happens.
And then afterwards, we got the weekend still going.
That weekend, man.
We got All In. We got the 2 Sweet. We literally got a box suite, guys.
Yeah, we do have a 2 Sweet.
It's called 2 Sweet.
We have a 2 Sweet.
We have a 2 Sweet. Not spelled W or SWEET. It's SUITE.
Anybody want to buy my ticket?
No. You're going to let Nicole go by herself?
She'll be there. I trust you.
How you going to do that? This is a team bonding thing.
The card is not getting me yet. I'll be honest.
On paper, but I think once everything is happening...
Think so?
I think so.
All right.
I think once they'll get the flow...
I can make $1,000 in this ticket.
No, you can't.
No, because Cody's all upset about people making money on these tickets. You see that?
No, I didn't see that.
Some guy was like marking up his ticket, and he's like, "If anybody sees anybody marking these tickets, tell me right away. We don't want anybody profiting on it." So I'm like, "Ooh, except you guys."
Yeah.
Like that's not fair. Like if somebody wants to pay me $1,000, well,
Do you know they flew? They
flew a couple fans out.
They flew a couple fans out who bought tickets.
Yeah.
Couldn't go, but really quick. There's somebody who has a GoFundMe.
For what?
Who bought tickets to All In and StarCast. He lost his job and needs money to pay his bills. He's asking for I think it was $1,500 or $3,000. I'm trying to remember. It was one of the two. Needs half the money to pay his bills and half the money to go to StarCast.
Come on.
Or in All In.
Oh.
Why don't you sell your All In and StarCast tickets and then pay your bills?
Come on. Please tell me there's no money in this yet.
There was
$200. If you are any of the people who donate $200, I want to know why. I want to know why. And don't tell me to make this asshole's dream come true. He could sell his fucking ticket, man.
He could.
That is such horse shit, dude.
It is. It's pretty bad.
That is so dumb.
I hate it.
I hate him.
He looked like such a douche schnozzer in his photo.
I'm so pissed.
So, we got that All In, and then my weekend is not done yet. That
Still
weekend.
Something on Sunday.
I have Warrior Wrestling in Chicago Heights, who really stacked card. So
everybody's in town.
Everybody's in town. We'll get more into detail about that, but if you are trying to get wrestling while you're still in town and you can't go to AAW, check out Warrior Wrestling. It's going to be a stacked card. We're not losing any money. Danny can't get mad at me. We're sold out. So, we're good.
Yeah, well, I mean, look, it's happening whether we like it, whether Danny likes it or not, we like it or not. The show's happening.
And obviously, it didn't affect us.
No, it didn't affect us.
It didn't affect us. It didn't affect.
I mean, look, every other promotion.
It's a WrestleMania style weekend.
Yeah, that's what it is. Every other promotion, we do have to look at it like it is a competitor. No question about it.
Yes.
This particular weekend has been turned into a Mania style weekend.
Yes.
So it's hard to critique anyone trying to make a buck.
And there's talent down there. I mean, there's Rey Mysterio on there.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a really good surprise I cannot discuss. Oh, there's a great surprise that I cannot discuss. I'm just waiting for that announcement for that to happen.
All right.
So that's gonna be really fun. That's fun. One of the little perks about being a backstage boy.
Backstage boy, baby.
Backstage boy is literally backstage. So.
I'll be on the other side on the AAW side of that backstage.
So
getting ready for these two shows.
Yeah, Trent. Anything? Any closing moments?
That's it, man. Thanks everybody for supporting and listening. This has been a great run.
Can we actually plug our Twitter this week?
Yeah, go ahead.
We have not plugged the Twitter.
Follow us on
Twitter at the BSB Show.
At the BSB Show.
At the BSB Show. Follow Trent at
Vanilla Joke. And follow Basil at
BZ. That's B, 2 E's, 4 Z's, and a Y.
Follow us individually. Follow us on the BSB Twitter. Get to know us. Retweet, like, comment, subscribe, rate, review.
Please rate and review us on iTunes.
Let us know what you think. I want to know.
We really do want to know. And if there's anything bad and you don't want to make it public, we should probably open our DMs.
Are they not open?
No.
Slide them open.
We're going to slide them open. We'll get them open before this podcast goes up.
If you want to be on the podcast and you are somebody we know, you can let us slide in those DMs. Or you can call us. I don't know.
Let us know. But I think in a few weeks we'll start getting some guests on here. Maybe we can get it in between when... we'll see. We got next week. Next week, I don't know if there will be a podcast next week just because there's no show and I'm going to be out of town on Thursday because we record these on Thursday.
Yeah.
And I leave to New York on Thursday. So it might be 2 weeks. We'll see what happens.
I say about 2 weeks we'll be in that home stretch.
We'll be in the home stretch. We might get a guest for that one.
Let's do that. Maybe we can do that.
We'll talk about Joey Janela's and we'll try to get a guest on there.
We'll marinate this one for 2 weeks.
We'll let it marinate.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Well, everybody, thank you very much for joining us again. We got you, what, under an hour? What are we at here?
We're at hour and
12.
It's not bad. It's not
too bad. Not that we didn't keep it for too long.
No.
The first 10 minutes were hilarious. They were a hoot.
It was a hoot.
A hoot.
It was a little thick.
It was, man. This was thick. It wasn't as thick as I thought it'd be though.
It wasn't as thick, but it was pretty thick. Thick.
Brought to you by
Not LaCroix.